everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and for today's video I am in a different location as normally. I'm upstairs in my bedroom, but you know, I was actually filming quite a few videos down here, so I thought let's change it up a little bit and let's just film downstairs. But basically for today's video we're going to talk about a new bag to my collection. And if you have been watching the past couple videos, I talked about how I had sold, unfortunately, my Chanel 19 because I have never used that in the past 4 years. I bought it, but it's a beautiful bag. So I sold that one and used the funds to purchase other bags, and this is one of the bags in that purchasing realm, and it is the last bag. Should be the last bag for the year for myself. So you know, basically this bag is actually very affordable. I actually came across it on a YouTube video. You know how we get like shorts just because I make YouTube videos on handbags. I also do watch others as well, just to get some insights into how to organize and how to style certain bags. But basically this is one of the bags that came up on the feed, and I was like, this is interesting. I don't have any bags like this style, and also it was very, very affordable, and it's very minimal, which I absolutely love. And I haven't really seen styles that are quite similar to this, which I appreciate because it gives it a little bit more of a uniqueness, and it kind of reminds me of the early 2000s. So, you know, really going back down memory lane here. But anyways, enough of me chatting. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right, so I've actually never heard about this brand. It is called Stand Oil. I don't know if you've all heard of this or you have bags. If you do, please let me know how the durability and the quality of the bag has been if you've had it for a long time. But basically this is a Korean brand, and I think this brand is very popular in Korea, and this is one of the bags that has really sparked a lot of interest in folks, simply because I think some of their celebrities have been wearing it. But anyways, there are a couple versions of this bag, but the one I have here is this one, and this is kind of shaped a little bit like a barrel. As you can tell, it is a black color, so unfortunately it is kind of cloudy outside, so I'm using artificial light in here, so hopefully the color is coming across. It is a black. It is a black color. They do come in other colors like I mentioned, but the one I have here is actually a nylon and faux or vegan leather combination. I think the popular one is actually all faux leather, which is basically all this material. But when I saw this on their website, I was like, you know, this actually suits my personality better because it gives a little bit more sporty vibe. I feel like if it was all vegan leather, then it would actually be a little more dressy or a little bit you know, it would give a different vibe, which wasn't necessarily how I dressed or would complement my outfits, even though I'm very casual. So I thought this was perfect. And this bag, I'm gonna link the bag for you in the description below. There were quite a few other ones that I think they were sold out. I think they're fairly popular, but this one was available when I purchased it. Hopefully still available now. You can purchase it directly from their website. The shipment took about like no more than a week and a half. I'm in California. I don't know if they ship directly from Korea. I should have checked the packaging. Actually forgot to do that, so I apologize. But essentially this bag, including everything, to me it was like under $200. It was at probably like 170 or something, but yeah, I'll link it so you can find it yourself. But it was very affordable, and from the looks of it, you know, what actually drew me to it is the fact that it has very long shoulder straps, which I appreciate, especially when we're wearing like a bulky sweater or a bulky jacket and you just really want to feel comfortable. You don't want it to be like right up on your armpit, right? So this would be a really nice candidate for that type of you know, situation. Anyways, this is silver hardware, and I've just realized I've really been purchasing a couple bags that have had silver hardware now, so kind of deviating from my normal gold tone hardware, but that's okay. It's good to have variety in collection, right? You kind of want to like not put everything in the same pot here. So yeah, I like this. This is definitely I feel like this is more casual, a bit more sporty, but not so sporty, like not on the Lululemon level sporty, because there is a little bit of vegan leather sort of trimming around here, and this is vegan leather handle. So I don't believe this brand sells genuine leather, but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. My understanding is that they only sell faux leather or vegan leather, and they obviously have nylon types of material here. So yeah, so I like this. I like the barrel shape of it. I think it's really cute. I don't have any bags like this shape. And this is what the bottom looks like. There is no feet, but again, it's that faux leather on the bottom. So basically, let's go into it. I also wanted to share with you, I'm using it this week, so I'm going to share with you what I currently have in here. It is not my work bag. It is my bag if I go out to run errands or, you know, go out for like dinner or lunch or whatever. I do have a separate work bag that I probably could make another video about at some point, but it's like just a part-time work bag. So this is just, you know, this is like your everyday bag here with the things, at least the contents inside. So let's start off with the front. As you notice, there are 2 pockets up here, and that's what I really like because it makes it very easily accessible to items, right? So, and what makes it nice is that you don't have to like unclasp or clasp anything. It is literally magnetic. Hear that? It is a very strong magnet. So like that, it just makes life so easy. When you have magnets and when you have, you know, I mean, honestly, I just think it's magnets. Magnets make it so easy. So it's actually a pretty spacious front pocket too, as you can tell. What do I have in here? So in this front pocket, I have my Carmex chapstick, and I also have my sniffers. This is the, I always forget the name of this. It's the, what is this called again? Poison. These are like very popular in Thailand. They're basically like, it helps clear your nostrils and it smells very minty, and I like these when I have allergies or when my nose is stuffy. So I just fit those 2 in here. There's probably room for 1 more chapstick if you wanted to, but honestly that's all I need. So that's what goes in the first compartment, and look at that, it's actually quite spacious, right? The inside is just a cloth material, nylon cloth material. And then on this side, same exact situation. What do I have in here? I have my hand sanitizer. So what I like to do is keep things that I need to access very quickly up in the exterior compartments, just because, hey, it's easy, I don't have to open anything. Chapstick I need, sniffers I need, the hand sanitizer definitely, and this is the no shinku one. It's very thin, it fits in here, but I think if you have the Bath & Body Works one, which is actually more stout and shorter than this one, but wider, it should also fit in here just because, again, this is a fairly spacious pocket here. All right, so that's what is in the front pockets. That's all we have here. I didn't decorate this bag. A lot of people I know, they like to decorate this bag, but I kind of like it how it's simple like this, and it's very mellow and toned down. And honestly, the only branding you have on here, right? You don't see anything. The only branding you have on here is this, which says Stand Oil. And sorry, excuse my nails. They're kind of ugly. I need to go get a manicure, but yeah, it says Stand Oil here. And very small leathers. So I actually, yeah, I appreciate that. I like how minimal and how small it is. But yeah, that's what it is on the front side. On the back, I currently don't have anything in here, but this is the pocket. There are no magnets holding it, but it's not like one of those pockets that will just flop open. Obviously, it's quite spacious. As you can see, my hands go all the way down to the bottom. It will not fit an iPhone Pro Max. If you're curious, I tried, it does not fit my phone. But what I think I will use this for is probably for receipts. Just put like receipts in here, or, you know, if you have parking passes or whatnot. I think it's still fairly secure. It just does not have a magnet here. So that's what the back looks like. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and unbutton this. So I thought this was a pretty cute detail. You notice how they have this little thing, this little button here, and I think it's really just to secure the straps in place, and it's nice when you're like not using it and it stands up. I like the fact that this, you know, bag is relatively kind of structured also. So if you remove that, this is actually movable. Okay, so if I move that, this is what the bag's gonna look like. So notice the straps obviously fall over, right? So that's why I have it hooked like that when I'm not using it. Even if I'm using it, I can still have it hooked, because honestly, the way that, because it's so wide up here, you could technically still open this bag without having to, you know, uncurl the straps here. But anyways, let's go ahead and just open up the bag. There are 2 double zippers, so you know you can open it any way you want. It's a very smooth zip, right? Okay, so I'm gonna open this up, and it does open only to halfway right here. It has the faux leather tab, and then when you open it, this is what I love about it. It is so wide, so spacious. And that's the one thing I really appreciate about nylon or fabric bags. While there is structure to this because of the trimming, the faux leather trimming, there is so much capacity in here because the rest of the bag is made out of nylon, right? So it's very, very spacious. I have quite a few things in here, but I still have room to put more, but honestly, I don't need it because this is really what I need on a daily basis. So let's go ahead and take them out one by one. All right, so the first thing you probably saw already is my phone case. I'm recording on my phone, so I just took the case off to show you that it fits. This is the iPhone, either 15, I think it's the 15 Pro Max, not the newest one. And I just have the phone case in here. The next thing I have in here, and I will show you the interior once we take everything out, is I switched up my items from the previous bag into this phase pouch. So this one, they do sell on their website. It comes in a set of 3. This is the medium size. There's a smaller and a larger size, but the medium one fits perfectly in this bag for my needs. So I just have this is like my catch-all in this bag. So chapstick, you know, perfume, pills, feminine pad, Pepto-Bismol, right? And then like sunscreen, Listerine, like hand lotion, anything, like just all this random stuff I keep in here. This is my catch-all, so I like to keep things compartmentalized, so it's a lot neater when you're looking for things. And I really like the fact that this is mesh, so it's see-through, so you can easily identify what you need. So my toothfloss up there. But yeah, that's that. The next thing I have in here is actually something I added recently. It's just a pair of gloves. In California, it's really not that cold, I know, but I'm actually very sensitive. My hands are very sensitive to the cold. And so when it gets really, really cold, I actually crack, and my knuckles crack, and I get like red cracks, and it's just so painful. So if I keep my hands warm, my feet warm, I don't tend to get those issues. So this pair of gloves, it's just fingerless, as you can tell. And I like these because they keep the important parts of my hand basically warm, so I won't crack and blister or whatnot here, right? So, but I still need to use my fingers. So for example, if I need to open my phone, if I need to type on my computer, if I need to walk the dog, whatever, my fingers being cold, they don't really have any issues. It's mostly my knuckles, so I appreciate these gloves. And I get so cold that in the house I actually put this on sometimes while I'm typing, and so this stays warm, so my hands are warm. But these are, I know this doesn't look very attractive maybe, but honestly, it's what makes you comfortable, what makes you warm. It's you got to make sure you listen to your body first, right? So I like these better than regular gloves because, again, the fingers allow me more flexibility and independence in doing things. But yeah, I just keep this in here as a precaution in case I get really cold. And I have little mittens, and they're really light. You can get these anywhere, Amazon, whatnot, I'm sure you can get these anywhere. So that's what I keep in here. The other thing I have are my AirPods. This is the earliest AirPods from Apple. And I actually honestly prefer these a lot more than the noise cancellation ones that they've released now. I have that pair as well. I keep in my work bag. I keep this one in my personal bag because these are just so much more comfortable. If I wear those for too long, like over an hour or something, it actually starts to hurt my ears because of the shape of the buds. So I honestly prefer these so much more, and they also last a lot longer compared to the noise cancellation one. So yeah, I always keep these with me. And then I have my keys, of course, my keys with the AirTag, and I also have this little flashlight thing on here in case I don't have my phone and I need to look at something. It just has a little flashlight, so it's just to keep in handy. And this is just a Lululemon little key chain. It says live in the moment. It's kind of a nice reminder. I've talked about this before already. Next I have in here a reusable grocery bag, which I actually have not unfolded yet because I have one in my car as well, so I tend to use that one. But in the event that I don't have my car or I'm somewhere else and I need one, this is very useful. It's very light. I highly recommend you all get one of these if you don't have it already. I think most people have it just because you don't have to, you're doing good with the environment, and you don't have to pay 10 cents every time you go to the grocery store for just one bag, right? So there's that. Next thing I have in here is this item, which I think I might have shared it a little while ago, but I don't know, I don't remember anymore. This is from MZ Wallace. I actually got it pre-loved from Poshmark, and I really like the coloring of it. I think it's really pretty, this tie-dye pinkish, bluish, purple, violet print. I think it's really pretty. I think this is made out of genuine leather. I don't quite remember. I think it is made out of genuine leather, actually. Yeah, and it's, you know, you can clip this to somewhere, but basically it can serve multiple different functions, right? And the zip is very smooth, and it just basically says, oh no, sorry, this is not MZ Wallace, my bad. This is from Hobo. Okay, it's from the brand Hobo, I'm sorry, right here. So yeah, I don't remember if this is genuine leather. It feels like genuine leather because it's like all crinkly and stuff, but I'm not sure, I don't remember. Anyways, it works very well for what I need. I purchased it. They said it was brand new, like with tags and everything, but I'm not sure if it was when I received it. I mean, it just looked a little crinkly, but maybe that's supposed to be in the nature of this item. Anyways, I just have in here like a couple dollars and coupons and cash. And this is also another way for me to store receipts or any receipts that I might need to keep for longer periods of time. The one in the back of the bag I just plan to use for like the day of, and if I don't need it, just toss it, but this is for like more important receipts. So I keep this in here also. Next thing I have in here are my snacks. So I just have like, you know, protein bars, chocolates, Altoids, things like that in here. I'm keeping this in here now, the Ziploc bag. I never used to do that just because in case like the chocolate melts, although that's probably not likely given it's like fall coming winter soon now. But you know, just in case, right? I like to keep them in a snack bag, and so I get hungry, and this is what I like to just always have something on hand in case, you know, I get hangry. All right, so next I have in here is my wallet. I've been using this for the past couple weeks, and I haven't switched out of it. I think the thing that I do switch in and out of, I've noticed for myself, are bags. I don't know if you all do that too, but for me, these things take, it's just a little bit more of a hassle. I don't know why, because I got to take all of my credit cards out, see how I want to fit in the other wallet. This is just, you know, I just don't really switch these when I start using them, but I do switch the bags because it's a lot easier. And the fact that if you have pouches, you compartmentalize things, it makes it really easy to move things around, right? So yeah, this is from Louis Vuitton, obviously, and this is from the men's collection. I got this many years ago, and it's still, you know, doing very well, doing very, very well. I know some folks have mentioned that they have issues where when they pull the cards out, the inner lining comes out. I have not had that issue at all, and I always use the outer card slots. I don't really use this last one a lot, or even this one, just because I don't like the aesthetic of it if I put cards there, but I definitely always use these two. And I do have 2 cards in the top one and 1 card in the second one. And then you just have a zipper here, and I put, you know, other miscellaneous things in there. And then the front pocket can also like hold receipts or what important like things that you need. So yeah, I love this. I love how compact it is. And I just think it's just really nice. I'm really happy with this one. Next 2 items I have in here are just pens. I always keep a pen with me. This is a pen with the cap on it, and this is, I know I say this, I've said this multiple times, not to keep pens like this, but I'm doing it myself. But basically, I haven't had an incident where it marked up the inside of my bag, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed it doesn't happen. But basically, this is a small little pen. I think it's super cute. And I just, you know, just have 2 pens in case I need them. And then I have my tissue pack in here, so gotta have some tissues, right? All right, so now that we've emptied out the bag, this is what the main compartment looks like. Obviously, it's a big black hole. I like the fact that there are no dividers in here, so you can kind of compartmentalize the way you want to. In here, there are 2 side pockets, so really quickly, on this one side pocket, I have a comb, and I love these flat combs because they're so flat, they do the job, and you can fit them in any bag, right? See? Oh, look so much neater now just from a comb. I have very thin hair, so the flyaways are very, very obvious. All right, so next pocket up here, I have a little notebook. I like to keep a notebook with me nowadays just in case I need to jot something down and I don't want to use my phone. I know everyone uses their phone these days, but there's something nice about physically writing things down. It's a very thin notebook, so it's a small notebook. And the last thing I have in here is just my my volunteer badge. Here, okay, so all right, so there is the branding label here. It says Stand Oil, you can read it, and then it says Stand Oil brings joy and inspiration to your lifestyle with our bags that you can always use each day and every day. Yeah, so that's, I guess, their motto thing. And then on the back, there is a zip compartment that is very smooth, very nice, and then it's like that. So I don't have anything in here just because I don't really need to put anything here. I have all of my items compartmentalized well, but you could definitely put extra item in there. And then, yeah, and then it's just, that's it. And then there's that little tab down there that tells you what material it's made out of. Okay, so it tells you here, it's made out of 100% nylon, I'm assuming is, yeah, 100% nylon and then PU leather. So yeah, so that's it. So let me just show you really quickly how the bag looks like on me. So let me just zip this up. All right, so I'm just standing up so you can see better. But basically, if I go ahead and attach this up here. All right, it's gonna look like this. So just, I'm usually dressed pretty casually. So right now I'm just wearing, you know, leggings and like a top like this. And I was actually gonna go to hot yoga, but that had to get canceled. But anyways, for something that's very, I guess, casual, sporty, this bag would look pretty nice. And notice how the drop length is very, very generous here. You could wear it like this, right? You could wear it like that, or you just wear it like this, but it's very comfortable on the shoulder. The only thing I will say is that I know that sometimes if you put a lot of things in your bag and you have these type of circular shoulder straps, it may not be the most comfortable potentially. The flat ones are typically more comfortable, but given what I've had in this bag so far, what we've just gone through, it's actually pretty comfortable wearing this. So I am pretty happy with how this bag looks. I think this definitely is, it's gonna be interesting because sometimes I'm starting to figure out that a lot of bags that are much more affordable, they actually fit better for my lifestyle. And I think that this is definitely one of them. And I love how minimal it is, right? We saw that earlier. All right, so that concludes the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of stuff in this bag and I'm just looking at it on the desk right now. So much, and all of that fit in here. And you could technically fit more because I technically did not have my sunglasses in here. I could also put that on top and still zip very comfortably. So yeah, this is the bag of the week, and I hope that was a nice intro to Stand Oil. This is my first Stand Oil bag, so let's see how long it lasts for. The only concern I have with vegan leather is the fact that it may not last very long or it'll crack over time. So if you've had this bag and you've had it for a while, I would love to hear your thoughts on how it's faring and, you know, if it's been doing well with everyday use. Yeah, so anyways, thank you so much for dropping by, and as always, please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.